Guys, we lost Smokey. Ow!
A hand-shifted old-timer into a modern...
Hi and welcome to another review video. Today we're reviewing the Zero DSR X. This is a completely new adventure motorcycle from Zero Motorcycles, and as the name might suggest, it's completely electric as well. Today we're here and we are going to ride off-road with these motorcycles, but we're also gonna ride on-road. And I'm gonna tell you all about my experiences about the off-road riding, which is completely new to me, by the way. And I'm also gonna talk about the experiences on-road. And yeah, just come with me and let's see what we think of it. But first we're gonna talk a bit about the specs of this motorcycle. As stated before, this is the all-new DSR-X motorcycle from Zero Motorcycles. And yes, these motorcycles are completely electric. Zero Motorcycles has been around since 2006 and has already produced a lot of motorcycle models. Their first model being the Zero S. Since then they have come a long way and currently they have 9 models available on the market. Alright, back to the DSR-X. The DSR-X is the first electric adventure motorcycle brought out by Zero. And they developed a completely new powertrain, battery, suspension, electronics and nearly every other part of this motorcycle with years of testing in advance. Not weird that they call this motorcycle the world's most capable electric adventure motorcycle. The results of these developments is that with 225 Nm of torque, they have given us a motorcycle that produces more Nm of torque than a Triumph rocket. The power coming out of the powertrain can be roughly translated to 100 horsepower, and the top speed of these machines is 180 km an hour. Riding in the city, you can get 290 km out of one charge. If you combine your city kilometers with the highway kilometers, you can still get 185 to 216 km out of it. Though, the range declines fast if you only ride on the highway, with it providing you with just 137 km on a full charge if you ride at 113 km an hour. We just came off of the road and I can say now a little bit about what my experiences were on this Zero DSR-X. It was different, totally different than things I have tried out before. Of course, before I had the pleasure of trying out the Zero SR, and if you have ridden electric before, you know that what a pleasure it is to ride electric, and just as well is it with the DSR-X. First we went off the road and we had some lessons off the road. They actually gave you some tips and tricks as to what you can do best and how you have to stand up and go through the corners and over hills and stuff like that. So I learned super much. So yeah, that was really cool. And then we went onto the road, and the difference between off the road and on the road, it's day and night. On the road you immediately feel the torque of the motorcycle and the speed it can go to. So we had quite a lot of fun on the road as well. So we had a little tour here to this beautiful spot here in the woods, and yeah, that's where we took some photos and everything like that. It's a motorcycle which is more of an adventure motorcycle, so it's road specific but also for off-road, and that's what it's specific for. The tires, they're not off-road tires, but they were normal road tires, and they explicitly did that because they wanted to show us that this motorcycle can go off-road even though it doesn't have any off-road tires, and it did pretty well with that. Some spots it was a little bit too wet, but other spots it was totally fine, and you could do all the things even though we didn't have the off-road tires. The motorcycle itself, it's a little bit on the heavier side. It's 247 kilos, which is heavy when it falls over and it lays on top of you. You do need two strong men to help you out to get it up again. But when you're riding, you don't feel it at all. It feels as light as a feather and it's really easy to maneuver. Alright, with all those specs out of the way, let's take a look at some fun footage.
Oh boy. Turn around every now and then and get a little bit lonely.
Turn around every now and then.
Hey, waar is Smokey eigenlijk? Waar is Smokey? Ja?
Was hij bij het draaipunt?
Nee?
Nee, daar was hij niet inderdaad. Ja, ik zal hem straks gaan doen.
Guys, we lost Smokey.
Deja vu, I just been in this place before. Higher on the street and I know it's my time to go.
2 hours later.
Yes. Hey! Long lost soul! He's here again!
What happened?
That's funny. Ow! We're wearing helmets here, not because of falling off your motorcycle. We're wearing helmets because sticks and trees. How lovely.
Deja vu, I just been in this place before. Higher on the street and I know it's my time to go.
The motorcycle has different modes which you can ride in. You have, of course, the street mode, you have the normal mode, you have the eco mode, which gives more battery life and it will slow you down a little bit faster so it can regenerate. But it also has the sport mode, and most importantly, every mode on this motorcycle has also the off-road mode, and that's what you want to use when you go off-road in whichever setting you be in. So yeah, that's really nice to have, and all in all I was very pleasantly surprised as to having my first ever off-road experience on this bike, even though it's a heavier bike to ride off-road on for the first time, and I really had enjoyed the experience on the road as well. So yeah.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Yeah. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope to see you next time, and let me know what you think of this motorcycle, and I would love to see your suggestions. Have a nice day, Biker fam. Bye!